All right, we're gonna attack this goal P one more time because I wasn't able to open up the Bible and show you guys the countermilling in the last video. So this is the goal P. Key goes in, lock goes around, unlocks. So there is the key. There is the key bitting. You can see there is almost a zero lift there on pin 3. I'm going to use this Moki pick. It's actually designed for dimple picks. It fits in there great. It's nice and stiff. Gives me great feedback. Allows me to actually push up on those pins really well. I'm going to be using a 50 thousandths tensioner. I did just receive these Sparrow super slim, I think these are 0.012 thickness. Yes, 0.012 thickness picks. These will fit in that keyway. I can pick from the bottom of keyway. There's plenty of room. The problem I have with these is they're a little too flimsy. I can't get enough pressure. I can, but it's very difficult, and I'm worried about bending the pick by being able to give it enough pressure. This does have gin pins, and so they will bind. And I'll kind of show you that when I get this open, where they'll catch on the lip in the countermilling, and it'll catch like this and not be able to lift up, and you have to then kind of float pick it to get up and over. And so if that gin pin is sitting here and I'm using one of these super thin picks and I'm pushing up on it, it's not going to move. I have to kind of float pick it around, and sometimes I can just kind of wiggle this pick, and there's enough pressure and enough stiffness that I can kind of wiggle it without having to fully float pick it. I can also kind of move it back and forth a little bit to kind of float pick it that way with very light tension. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start picking this lock. So I'm going to go ahead and put you guys somewhere like right there maybe. We'll see how that does. All right, so I want to use top keyway tension, Moki pick. All right, let's start with pin 1. Oop, if I can, 2 clicks on 1. Let's see if I can find, is that 1 or is that 2? I'm trying to come back. That was 2. So 2 clicks on 1, 2 clicks on 2. I think that was 2 clicks on 4 or 5. Big click on there. I think that's 4 there. I can't tell if that's 3 or 4. So I'm going to try. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. Where is 6? I think that's 6 right there. I'm trying to find 6. That's 5. Where is 6? Come on. That's 6 right there. That's 5. That's off. There's 6. All right. I did drop everything, but I've found 6. Big click there. You see how I'm kind of float picking these, coming back. Check 2. Check 1 again. Oop. And we got the open. So there we go, open. We'll put that back. All right, we'll take this out. Actually, let me zoom out so you can kind of see everything. And I'll move this down. We'll take this out. I want to leave this in the camera view. Take this out of my way. We're going to bring this over here. I'm going to put the lock right there and then give you an angle down this way as we start to open this sucker up. All right. So I am going to start by removing this top here, but I want to do that with this. So I believe I should be able to slide this off. Yep. So I had opened this up previously, and this is going to give me my first spring here. I'm trying not to lose that spring. we go. So we'll take that spring. We're going to put it right there. I'm then going to, I'll put the key in here and turn it so I don't lose the key pins, and we'll just take out the first pin first. So I'm going to see if I can do this in a way that you guys can see the orientation of that pin as it comes out. The pin was up, but I don't have this pushed back enough, I don't think. Give me a sec, push that back a little bit more so that pin can come out. All right, so you can see that pin is facing this way. This is the gin pin. So there's the first gin pin facing correctly. I'll leave that that way. Move on to the next one here. Try to push that spring down, push that back. Get that spring right there. And let me push it back just a little tad bit more. All right, and we'll do it again. So you can see, again, another gin pin, very long, facing the correct direction. Move back to 3, try to grab that spring. There we go. Push it back, just pull it back just a tad bit more. All right, and we'll try to dump it again. And there we go. So you can see another gin pin. I'll zoom into all these once we're done, making sure I'm putting it in the correct orientation. And the spring there. Pull it back a little bit more to be able to get that pin out. And we'll dump that pin. Again, another small gin. All these had these cups where the springs sit in. We'll pull back the next one. Oop, that spring popped up. Put that spring where it's supposed to be. We'll then pull that back a tad bit more and see about getting that pin out of there. Just kind of sitting there. Come on. Oh, this isn't pulled back enough. That's what's going on. There we go. That should allow it to come out and grab it correctly. So you can see it. Another gin spool. Oop, get over there. And then, last but not least, we'll take the cover completely off here. Get that spring. And last one, grabbing it again, showing another gin spool pin facing the correct direction. All right, now we will do the key pins. So I put the key back in the correct direction, and we'll start with Or is it upside down? It's upside down. Hold on. Actually, no, I can do it this way. It's fine. All right. The first one, you can see it's a torpedo shaped. I'm trying to make it so you guys can see what I'm doing here. The next one came out. And again, it is a... Try to grab it from the bottom so you can kind of see. It is a spooled torpedo shape. Key pin. And the next one is once again a torpedo shaped and once again another torpedo shaped, the very long one there. Again, torpedo shaped. I'll give you a close up of these in a second. And the last one here is once again torpedo shaped. All right, so let me zoom into these for you real quick. So you can see those pins right there. That is the pin order and pin orientation that was in the lock. Let me zoom back out for you. And we will take the Bible out. So I'll take the key out of here, so we don't need the key anymore. I was able to, I tried all kinds of stuff to get these screws off of here. Actually, I should probably put the key in there so I can actually get some, probably should have taken this off earlier, but, are you gonna be kidding me? I just put these on. Hold on, I gotta get my drill apparently. Get the drill and tighten it down. And I want reverse. So take that screw out right there. These are very tiny, there we go, screws. We get the back off, and now it shouldn't be anything to pull this Bible out since there's no screws. Hold on, let me try to get you guys, get this out of the way. And I'll pull the key out. I don't believe that there's any ball bearings or anything on this. I could be wrong. I'm gonna try to, oh, apparently there are. So one ball bearing just went flying, another one is right, or this spring right here for it. I'll have to find that. Here's a ball bearing right there. There were two. I'll have to find the other one in a minute. But looks like one was right there, one was right there. They were spring loaded. And it went shooting out at me when I opened it up. So this, you can see, if I can zoom in on this, you can see the milling on that right there. And let me see if I can get a different hook for you real quick. To kind of show you the lip. What I mean with the gin spools catching on that lip. So what I mean here is if we look, when the spool's coming up, you can feel it like grabs on right here. It grabs on. So there's over milling on the outside and under milling or counter milling on the inside here to be able to grab it right there. And see, I'm pulling up on the hook. So there's one, there's 2, and I can almost hang this off of the hook. 3, there's one there. 4, 5, you can see. It just kind of catches. And so that's what's going on is, and there's 6 right there. So there's your over milling and your under milling on that. So what's happening is these little spools will catch on that lip right there, and then they'll hang up. All right, so that is what counter milling is. That's what under milling is. This is the Goal P, fully gutted, and hopefully ready to be one of my brown belt submissions. So I'm currently a purple belt, and this will be one of my picks and guts for my brown belt submission. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will work on putting this lock back together now. Thank you. Bye.